A woman sees her own dead body lying in front of her eyes, the hand which the clever woman had cut off, and along with that she had also thrown acid on the woman's face, only so that no one could recognize the real identity of the corpse, and she could live with her husband without any obstacles. But the next morning, this news reaches the woman's police officer husband, and he immediately comes to investigate the crime scene. Seeing him, the woman becomes very emotional and immediately runs to hug him, but she had forgotten that now she is dead. Even while standing right in front of her husband, she cannot say anything to him. When the husband analyzes the crime scene, he assumes that maybe it's the case of some lost woman. Hearing this, the woman becomes even more emotional. She desperately tries to scream and tell everyone that it was her husband's ex-lover who killed her, but no one can hear her voice. However, as soon as the man's colleague tells him the time of the woman's death, at 12 o'clock when the new year was about to start, the man immediately remembers the call he received the night before, when his wife had called him and asked for help. But at that time, the man thought that his wife was just creating drama because he had not gone home on New Year's night, as he wanted to celebrate New Year with his ex, and he was on his way to meet her. But he had no idea that his carelessness would take away his own wife's life. Because at that time, the killer was standing right in front of the woman. The woman kept screaming for help, but the man did not come to save her, and his psycho ex killed the woman by stabbing her. But still, the man couldn't understand that the corpse was not someone else's, but his own wife's. When they brought the body to forensics, it was found that the face had completely burned with acid, because of which confirming the identity was difficult. So they decided to call a facial reconstruction expert. At this time, the husband was confused as to why the killer had cut off the woman's hand, but then he remembered that once his wife had stopped a knife with her hand to save him, because of which there was a deep scar on her hand. As soon as he remembered this, he gets shocked and immediately screams out his wife's name. Now, what will happen next? To find out, like this video.